deployment. Now's a good time to warm up.
Okay, let's go. Claymore planted.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Hostile down.
Playtime's over, mate. You're going to the war zone.
Target location.
Battle Royale. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe.
What's that? Oh, there we go. Let me
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Taking hit.
Pick up.
Man, I'm gonna need some comms.
Alright, lads, let's get it done. Enemy team is tracking your position. Next objective located.
I just killed this.
I'm hit.
Oh, you were down. No, I killed him, and then he killed me with his RPG like a second after I died. Venom, I'm gonna need some calm, my little baby boy. Yeah.
What's up, baby? What's up, baby?
There you are, there you are. I love it. I love the energy. Found one over here, Gordon.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
I went in hot. There's like 3 of them there. On the window. Cracked another one. Oh, wow. I'm trying to kill him. We're good. Ah! I miss it. Right here. Right there, outside. Thanks, they're not happy. Back to the party. What am I at? Oh, never mind. Alright, spawn on a spy on the map.
Contract failed. Stand down. Gas is closing in.
Dead fucking men. Lone wolf man.
To the safe zone. Move it.
Enemy UAV overhead. Safe zone relocated.
Heading this way.
Left side.
Moving.
Flat mark him. Behind the wall. There's more.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Lighting me up.
25 remain.
No! Yeah. Fuck! Right when I saw the guy push. Guy coming to that. Coming to you. To the right, to the right. Yeah, right there.
Positive
Right.
ID on the bounty target. Sort them out.
Yep, a guy coming in right here. Right at the fucking wall.
Lethal.
Nice.
Bounty target is down. Well done.
Two of the games he's playing dumb. But yeah. Never dumb. You guys here, he was playing raw at the beginning.
We're losing ground. Enemy soldier incoming.
All friendlies are in the safe zone.
I see below.
Contact.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Hey, can I get a kill? This is ridiculous. Start murdering before I can get a chance.
Fire station down. Fire station cost to adjusted. Enemy soldier incoming.
Going over here.
Enemy UAV overhead.
No, I just got drilled. Yeah, I don't know where though. Get at his teammate.
I got moved.
Fire cell done. Prices are back to normal.
I love you, son. Alright, let's get a dub. Stop mucking about.
Bounce the body on.
We're losing ground.
Got some tacticals. Bounce the body on.
Fire! Enemy down.
God damn it, one on the ground right here.
Watch the skies.
Hurry up, hurry up. Fuck.
10 left. Keep the pressure on.
I got movement.
Help me out. I think you're damn about back, huh?
Move him.
Enemy cluster strike.
Cheer.
Get to the safe zone. Move it. Taking hits.
Less than 5 to go. Bring home the win.
Taking hits.
It's not mine. I picked it up. That's obviously true. I triggered him any faster. I know. Probably gonna fuck it up now, so let's see. God damn it.
Less than 5 is still standing. Let's come back and win this. Enemy dropping into the AO. Get yourself sorted. We'll be deploying shortly.
There's our right. Setting rally point.
Set a drop point for your team, soldier. Avoid the gas. Capture contract mark. Enemy soldier incoming. All right, lads, let's get it done. Clock's ticking. Get to the target.
Why did
Contract is complete. You're cleared for higher payouts. Enemy UAV overhead.
Knowledge waypoint forward. Go get that armor.
Who has extra armor?
Money, 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 money. Money.
Enemy team is tracking your position.
what a bunch of
Fuckers have me sighted. Not this time.
5 remaining. Nicely done.
Airstrike. Hit my target.
Be targeted.
Gas is moving.
This is Striker 3-1, good copy. Strike inbound. Impact, no joy.
Yo, you fucking retarded. Gold.
your mic, bro. You have a mic. Use it.
Bro, this fucking Brooklyn dude not dropping the fucking money.
I understand. But how does it work?
I'm hit. I'm fucking hit.
Enemy soldier incoming. Loadout drop headed your way.
Fuck, man.
Gas is moving in. You
Get me
stay
a
safe.
recon overflight.
UAV entering the AO.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
Gosh, damn.
Enemy cluster strike incoming.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Straight split person. Happy ending.
Target ID.
Go on.
Move the car.
incoming.
Get me up.
Setting waypoint. Eyes on target.
Bro, what are you doing?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Fight better. Yeah, it was nothing.
My own gun. Oh, no.
Victory rests on your shoulders. Finish the
Enemy
mission.
patrol.
You're losing ground.
That fucking sucks.
This isn't good. They're on me. I'm hit. Fucking hit. Taking hits.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. Fire sale active. Fire station costs are adjusted. The target area. You don't have long. Fire sale going on. Right in the back. Eyes on target. Losing ground. Hostile dropping into the area.
All
Watch
friendlies
the
over this
skies.
designating target for airstrike.
This is loader 2-0. Good copy. Buster strike away.
Nine targets remain standing. Sort them out.
Eyes on gas mask.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Boy, playing big randoms, man. You gotta have tough skin for that.
Check your gear and weapons. Planes are making ready for deployment. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Alright, that's enough fucking about. Now we do this for real. Mark a drop code for your team. You'll lead them in. Be advised. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Y'all see that niggas wanna land that? I think fucking some weird ass bitches to land.
An enemy team is hunting you. Stay alert. Targets are up. Get to work. Enemy UAV overhead.
Yo, money. Oh my god. Sorry ass nigga gonna leave. Trash ass nigga.
All y'all niggas trash.
This is crazy, man. I got 250 fucking wins on this shit with a 2.5 KD.
Y'all fucking mean shit.
Yeah, okay, it don't mean
That
nothing.
nigga still fucking suck. That's still fucking trash.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for you dying niggas to get back alive.
I don't know what y'all think this dumbass thing is. It's fucking stupid.
It's not stupid, just stop fucking dying.
Nah, this shit is fucking stupid.
That's dead. Let's get back to it.
Mark the target. Mark the target.
Enemy UAV overhead. Losing ground.
Fucking sorry ass niggas, man.
Yeah, fuck them niggas.
We're out of
Give me
time.
y'all money, I can get a loadout. Come on, Zay.
Loadout drop heading your way.
Pick me up, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up.
Oh my god, bro. They pushing y'all, they pushing.
Oh,
The enemy took that one. We'll be back to finish the job.
You got me? You got Donovan? Hey, you got Donovan? Get it, man. Get it. Get it, Donovan. Get it, Donovan. Get it, man. Get it, man. Yay, Dada. Yay.
Check your gear and weapons. Planes are making ready for deployment.
No. No. I love you, Papa.
Warm-up's done. Time to kick this off.
Bobby.
Battle Royale. Mark a drop point for your team. You'll lead them in. Avoid the death.
They both down. They both down on top. D's.
Get back to it.
No. 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 No.
Enemies in the area.
No.
In the area.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Bounty target has been marked. Kill 'em.
Money. Money. Money.
Mark out. Moving.
You fucking idiots. Give me the money, you idiots.
Contact!
I'm moving.
Fuckers have sighted.
I'm moving.
haven't done that photo test. And so it was on race and attraction hospitalizations and death. We're still not tracking on COVID on a national level anyway, what we need to be doing. And so we started advocating. And I think one thing else that has become clear with talking to the patients, we now have, 10,000 group members of all Black and all the COVID-19 impacts the resources of the patient's body, but it also impacts every aspect of the patient's life. So that is financial issues, emotional issues, gaslighting for the family and partners and employers and doctors. So it's really a fully systemic issue physically and physical support. So design is economic impact.
Really quickly, as you know, the National Institutes of Health is spending $1 billion on this multi-year project to try and learn more about folks like you, long haulers, about their symptoms and potential treatments. How much hope does that give you?
I'm quite hopeful about the future of the research and the treatment, but I am still a little cautious to really relish in that kind of hope because in June of last year, I had to hospitals and doctors who use microaggressive language with me to dismiss my symptoms. And I still find a year later that there is still not a focus in a specific research and treatment that's being studied for Black patients. And so one thing I'm proud about working with Fiona is that body politic has always welcomed me into their support group. I've never had to worry about the fact that even though I am one of the few Black people in the group, about whether I was welcomed. But my fear now is that $1.15 billion will not go into areas hard as hit like mine in Baltimore, Maryland, where we have astronomical COVID cases and infections in Black people. So I'm really, really hoping that organizations that are focused on long COVID will focus primarily, or will put some of their focus on how this affects Black people in urban communities. And I'm proud of the work that Fiona and I are starting to do and that she's been doing for the entire year. And I'm proud of what I've been able to do to save my own life now.
Fiona, Lowenstein, thank you. Thank you, Shamir. Smith, thank you. Please give my love to the people there in DC. I missed that earlier. So, thank you. That's the luck of the still here on a Thursday morning, a proud dad and grandfather. He could become friends with someone as soon as they met. Take a look at how one family was lose their father was one of the 530,000 Americans we lost to this virus over the past year.
World is breaking ground on the biggest project yet. Work is giving the people who build it a solid foundation. World is shutting down the office for its retirement party. Work is giving the employee who spent half his life with you a party of a lifetime. World is watching your business grow. Work is watching your employees grow with it. Principle for all its work. Instantly clear everyday congestion with Big Sinex Saline Nasal Mist. For drug-free relief that works fast. Big Sinex, instantly clear everyday congestion.
Riders, wanderers on the road of life. The journey is why they ride. When the road is all you need, there is no destination.
I'm actually just going to get my coffee.
Well, she may have a destination this one time. Yeah, but most of the time her destination is
No matter why you ride, Progressive has you covered with protection starting at $79 a year.
and she's a liar.
Come on in.
Turn today's dreams into tomorrow's trips with millions of flexible booking options all in one place. Expedia.
During photosynthesis, plants convert solar energy into chemical energy, cleaning the oxygen we breathe. Plants clean the air. When applied to the same process, plant-based surfactants like the ones used in generation detergent trap stains at the molecular level and flush them away. Plant-based detergent clean your face. It's just science. Just science. Sounds generation, powered by plants, tackle stains. Well, we heard it was money in our home. I'm looking for it. Oh, you did. I did. When you need cash out of your home and a simple way to get it, drop it in.
This week, a year after, since we've been living in Rockland, taking the moment every day to honor Americans. One of them was Stanley Sisler. Stanley was a loving father, husband, grandfather, when his father shared with us what we
He had like a really great sense of humor. He could meet somebody and talk to them for a couple minutes and they're like best friends now. He was truly genuine person. My parents were married for 38 years. And I don't remember my mom ever like going my favorite memory is holding hands with my kids because you could tell she was so happy and so proud and he really loved her and he was this he did everything right. He did nothing to happen to her. But yeah, he was always, kind of pulled me aside when he did it and be like, I'm proud of you. And
Stanley Sisler died. I want to remind you, if you have questions about the vaccine, the new guidance from the CDC for people who are vaccinated, or even what's in the new COVID relief bill, send those questions out tomorrow big hour. Some of the team of experts, doctors, reporters, to answer your questions. You can send them to us at talk@msnbc.com. You can also tweet them to us as well. There's the hashtag MSNBC Answers. We'll do that for you tomorrow here at 11 o'clock. But that is going to do it for me this hour. I'll see you tomorrow morning or today. But Andrew Mitchell Reports will start after a short break.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance. Pay for what you need, no, only pay for what you need. Liberty.
Sure, your health insurance tells you to see a doctor, but look around. These days it's not that easy. You're telling me. But Humana helps make it easy. Human Care gives you tons of ways to talk to your doctor. Phone, computer, person, or tablet. Hey, Gene. Hi. You didn't even have to put on shoes.
oh, fancy.
You like that, huh?
Yeah.
I'm all human, really. Okay.
That house's training today.
Dad?
What is that? I'm here. Why do you keep looking as if there's something wrong? Everything is fine. There's something that we could on.
Look, Bob, it's a 13. Not quite like 6.
When fire and water threaten your business, hand the cleanup over to the team that stays with you every step of the way in your journey back. 1-800-SERVPRO at servpro.com. Like it never really happened.
You can plan for your periods like professionals. But the right pad can. Only Always Ultra Pen rapid dry technology, and they absorb 40% faster. The gush happens fast. That's why always absorbs faster.
The planters are sort of cravers. Crunchy, savory cravers. And the cravers that deserve something special. Planters Deluxe makes nuts. Stay satisfied.
If you owe money to the IRS, this is a good message. The IRS is cracking down by sending out quick stop letters, aggressively garnishing paychecks, seizing business, which include liens on homes and businesses. They call it enforced compliance. And you better watch out because penalties and interest on big taxes compound daily. It would seem impossible for everyone to have a guess. Government tax debt is still your life. You need to call Optimal Tax Service, the #1 tax resolution firm. They are experts in U.S. automation. It's the biggest place the IRS has ever offered. If you qualify, you can save thousands. Optimus resolve over $1 billion in tax debt to the client. They have an insurance rating with a better business deal. And the fight to get you the best deal possible. Call Optimus now for this free consultation.
For your free consultation, call 800-581-6482.
It's a new day for veteran homeowners. The home value's high and mortgage rates at all-time lows. Great news for veterans who need money for their family.
That's me.
Refi Plus from New Day USA lets you refinance at record low rates. Plus get an average of $50,000.
That's me.
That's money for security today or retirement tomorrow.
That's me.
Refi Plus, new from New Day USA. Call 1-866-270-4722.
1 year, 500,000 lives lost. But now hope for the nation and the world that the next year will be better than the last. Good day, everyone. I'm Ann Davidson in Washington. President Biden will mark 1 year of the coronavirus pandemic. It was so told to honor the victims in his first primetime speech, but also a message of hope. Because of the growing supply of vaccines and the COVID relief bill we will sign tomorrow. The numbers alone tell the story, the tale of misery our nation has experienced since last March 11th. More than 530,000 Americans have died from the virus, 2.6 million around the world, and nearly 30 million cases in the United States in just a year. For 12 months, doctors, nurses, and other frontline healthcare workers have been living with overwhelming pressure and emotional devastation. The first alarm on March 11th sounded overseas by the leader of the World Health Organization.
We have therefore made the assessment that COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic. Pandemic is not a word to use lightly.
By the end of the day, Americans were shocked into the new reality of the pandemic. When the NBA began stopping games in the middle of play and one of the first cases among their players.
I was just stunned. I mean, it was just like, I have this saying, life is half random. And this is the random side, where, it takes twists and turns, and this is something out of a movie. You just don't expect it to happen in real life.
The coronavirus pushed scientists into the spotlight, with Dr. Anthony Fauci becoming the trusted voice in the fight to defeat the pandemic. This morning, Dr. Fauci recounted what he was experiencing.
Watch the video. Stop asking me.
It's a bad update.
I said to the video. Go to your phone.
If I had told you right then and there, we would have 530,000 deaths in this country inside 1 year, would that number have shocked you? And honestly, how would you have evaluated your response in light of that?
Well, I have to tell you quite honestly, that it would have shocked me completely. I mean, I knew we were in for trouble, and you remember, you go back, I said it then, you better be really careful. In fact, that day, at a congressional hearing, I made the statement, things are going to get much worse before they get better. And that was at a congressional hearing a year ago today. It was March 11th. It's 2020. I said that, but I did not in my mind think that much worse was going to be 525,000 deaths.
When do you think we are going to see this country return to the normal that we're used to?
Well, I think it's going to be gradual, Savannah, and I think it's really going to start as we get more and more people vaccinated. If we really turn on the afterburners and get a lot of people vaccinated, the overwhelming proportion of the population, I think by the time we get into the mid to late summer, early fall, we're going to start seeing a big, big difference.
That vaccination effort continues at an unprecedented rate. More than 95 million Americans getting at least one vaccine dose, more than 32 million fully vaccinated people in our country, nearly 10% of the population. With the growing supply of the Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson doses across the country, all but one of our living former presidents in a new video urging people to get their shots.
And the loss of enough people and suffered enough damage.
In order to get rid of the pandemic, it's important for our fellow citizens to get vaccinated.
I'm getting vaccinated because we're looking at vaccinating everybody as soon as possible.
So we urge you to get vaccinated when it's available to you.
The only former president missing from the public service appeal is taking credit for the vaccine.
One of the things I keep harkening back to that you can't run away from is that we had such divisiveness in our country. It wasn't a pure public health approach. It was really, very much influenced by the divisiveness that we had in this country. I mean, where we were saying mixed messages were coming from Washington, that's for sure.
Joining me now, White House Communications Director Kate Bangor. Kate, thank you very much. Day 51, how extraordinary it is. Let's start with what we just heard from Dr. Fauci and those former presidents. Where do you think we'd be today in this vaccination effort? We had inherited a more comprehensive plan in the weeks and months before, and if people had been told to wear their masks, they wasn't the
Well, Andrea, I don't think there's any question that we could have been in a better position if there's been a more aggressive and comprehensive vaccine program and a more aggressive and direct communication about the importance of wearing masks. But, you know, let's look at where we've come since January 20th, since President Biden took office. You know, for example, when we took office, less than half of the vaccine that was being shipped out to states was going out to people. And now that number is 70%. Actually getting the vaccine into American arms, and that's because we've increased the supply. Through things like fostering a partnership between Merck and Johnson & Johnson, two competitors who are coming together to produce the vaccine at a higher rate to ensure that we have more supply. That's something that President Biden's leadership was able to get done. So we've created more supply. We've created more vaccination sites. You know, we've got mobile clinics. We started a pharmacy program that allows people to go to their local pharmacy and get the shot. And we've created more vaccinators. We've recruited more people to get the shot. So people like former retired doctors and nurses and military folks. So we've really made a full government comprehensive effort. We've made enormous strides. So we're now to the point where, as the president has said, we have enough vaccines for all adults to be vaccinated by the end of May. So we've made huge strides. You're going to hear the president talk about that tonight. And you'll also hear him talk about his plans for the coming months and the path ahead.
Let's talk about tonight's speech. The president's going to look back for losses of the past year, certainly, but also toward the future. How is he balancing that? As he look at some people are still suffering.
Turn on the light real quick.
He still has to really
turn on the light. Get up.
Vaccine distribution.
Talk about what we've lost over the course.
Look, man, take that word out seriously. I'm doing side
that we've been through the loss of life, also the loss of life.
I'm supposed to be doing this.
This has been an incredible.
I'm doing on the floor. What are you doing? Okay, lay straight. Move that. Make yourself some room and do it right.
I'm going to strike an optimistic tone about what we can do to move forward. The end is on the horizon. He's going to acknowledge the end is not tomorrow. This is not an easy journey. There's still a lot that people need to do. We need to continue to wear masks. We need to continue to social distance in public. I should say, wear masks in public. Obviously, there's new CDC guidance about what vaccinated people can do in terms of masks indoors in small groups. But he's going to talk clearly about the path ahead, and he's also going to lay out his vision for what we can do over the next few months to really move us to a place where this pandemic is behind us. And you know, a big piece of that is the American Rescue Plan, a bill that he's going to sign into law that is going to get money out the door to ensure that we can continue to get people vaccinated, that we can get our schools reopened, that we can get our small businesses back on their feet. So that money that's coming from the American Rescue Plan is going to ensure that we're able to finally crush this virus once and for all.
We've been hearing that the administration is taking lessons from what it used to be. The Obama administration do a better job of selling anything with the big bill. And that starts next week with separate trips. The president, the vice president, the first lady, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Colorado, Nevada. Where does it go from there?
Well, you're going to see all of them over the next few weeks really make the case directly to Americans about what the rescue plan is going to do for them. You know, we're going to really talk about how people can get access to the child tax credit, how people are going to get access to the direct checks to the $1,400. We're going to be really talking about how people can benefit from this plan. And we're also going to be talking about, you're going to hear the president talk a lot about implementation. You know, this is something that he did in 2009 as he implemented the recovery plan with almost no waste, thought, and abuse. It's something he feels really strongly about. He knows how to do in a really meaningful way to ensure that these dollars are spent efficiently. So he's really focused on effective implementation, fast implementation, on making sure that people all across the country are getting this help as soon as possible. So we're going to spend the next couple of weeks with, as you noted, the president, the first lady, the vice president, the second gentleman, members of the cabinet, out in communities really talking about the granular pieces of this plan and how it's going to make a difference in their lives.
God, right? So anybody that's a God can recognize a God. Jesus can recognize Jesus. I mean, you know, y'all know what it is. It's still, God's got to keep other gods on point too. Keep me on point, brother. You see him not on your square. Yo, it seems like you on your square right now. I'm 100% on my square, but I ain't saying I couldn't use no tighten up. I'm not saying I'm infallible, that I'm flawless. I'm saying I got a cause, and I'm saying that people have been. Look, if you were creative and you design Yeezy 1s and then Yeezy 2s, and they say you can't design nothing else, that would be like if I made Jesus Walks and they said I couldn't make late registration. That would be like if Drake made his first single and they say he couldn't make another single. That's how they was playing it. And then the point where the Yeezys get such an impact and they say, but you can't even have royalties? And we're going to like, but you can do it on your own. You got enough money to do it on your own. Like Dusty in his hat. He makes his own hat on the side. It's not distributed amongst the whole. It's small. You can do the same thing with the leather pen, with the stuff that you created and started. People say you can do it on your own, but it's industries. These industries are set up like the coal industry, like the music industry, like the newspaper industry, clothing, manufacturing, electricity. It's something different to the way these billionaires run the world. And we not a part of that. We've only been letting on a communication level. It's a new form of cotton that we all picking. You communicating radio every day. I'm commuting music every day. But what I'm trying to tell y'all is that none of us free. Ain't none of us billionaires. If billionaires, they don't care. They do whatever. You don't have to be a billionaire to be free. Yeah, I'm equating freedom to money, my brother. Where does that mentality come from? It comes. Why are you equating freedom to money? Money is not what makes us people, man. Y'all would like to, they would like us to think that we are free, but we completely controlled. We controlled by a Nike sign. We controlled by peer pressure. We controlled by the longing for a particular car and set at a high price. Why do Benzes cost so much? Zara and H&M came and beat Louis Vuitton ass in a matter of short time. What they do, the reason why we want that so much is because they take the creatives from St. Martin's mostly, where Ricardo Tisci, Phoebe Philo, Alexander McQueen came from. And all those guys go and work at Louis Vuitton, they work at these different places, and they make that stuff so good that that's what we want the most. So basically, the most talented people at making visuals and making apparel are put in a luxury box by a small group of billionaires and made us wish to desire LV and fight among ourselves and like walk around with a bag and stuff. And what I'm saying is I learned at this point from being in Paris, where I said I wanted to Mandela the buildings. I wanted to go in Louis Vuitton store and like start ripping stuff down. But what I did is I kept it safe. I just made new slaves and I put it on the side of the buildings. And I went from not only the mental slavery that I've experienced with clothing because I like a Balenciaga sneaker because it's designed better. And then there's kids out there buying a $1,000 sneaker, spending a month worth of pay because I wore it because it make them feel like that's what they need to have in the club. And then I went on to talk about the CCA and hip hop crimes and drug crimes that are related to black people having more time related to them so they can do legal modern day slavery. So I took it from actually mental slavery to actual slavery that they want to enslave us, that they borderline. It's companies that have the same company that are allowed to be a song that promotes guns, smokes guns, would be connected with the exact same corporation that promotes privately owned prisons. It's actually the same company. It's actually slavery today.
We don't realize the other day, we realized that you still have a love for music. The reason I say that is I don't know who we were talking to. We were talking to Tiger, we was talking to Dollar Sign, and I heard a remix with so many different people. They was like, Kanye's in the studio working with everybody.
You always got the new guys.
Always have the new guys.
That may not even be next in the studio with you. It's like you keep your ear to the street.
I just gotta, after work, I think a lot of times people get rich, people get comfortable, people fall in love and everything. I went to this Drake concert in Germany. I flew to the concert to go see it. And he got this one line where he say, something about people be falling in love with famous girls and da-da-da, and they don't be working as much. And he rapped it, and then when he rapped, he knew I was in the concert. He looked down and stuff when he do it.
Too in love with fashion and women. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But, he was right. You know what I'm saying? I got to get on my job, and that's why I got on the end of that bless. Hello, I'm back. Right, you know what I'm saying? We back in the studio. There's times that, I got to go pick my daughter up and take her to, dance class in the morning and just, I try to create a regimen. But at least if I go to the studio 6 hours a day. And it's funny because when I first sat with Tiger, me and Virgil seen Tiger at the Balmain store, we knew he was fresh. Certain people, they have a certain talent with clothing. Tiger, A$AP Rocky, that's the thing. Certain people got certain talent with the bars and shit. Young Thug, Big Sean, and I sat in the studio with, it was me, Thug, Sean, Travis, Tiger, and I was just saying how we gotta bring our resources together. We have to see how we can help each other to make each other way fresher, share information, build, have ciphers. Like back in the Wu-Tang era, people used to have ciphers. So last night when I was working on all day at Q-Tip's house, it was me, Vic Mensa, Q-Tip, and we was building on culture. Instead of trying to write bars, we built on that. And then I started writing the bars. Then they started coming, and we just started bouncing ideas off each other. So with me, I'm only a humble servant. If you have power, you have to empower. You have the power to get power away. Well, I said on the word song power. No one man should have all that power. It's a true statement. No one man has the power. The power is in the people. The people give you the power. The people chose me to be the people's champ. As soon as I go and talk about me, you lose that. And then you got next generations. You got, no matter how hard I try, Drake is going to speak to a generation in a way that I might not have been at that same basketball game he was at, that same high school game, watched that same TV show, went to that same club. Tiger's going to speak to a certain generation. Big Sean's going to speak to a certain generation. And it's important for a revolution, like Common said on that song he just won for. It's the youth and the OGs have to come together. You need the energy of the youth. You need the knowledge of the OGs. That's why the Bible, old men for counsel, young men for war. That's why I sit with Puff. I sit with Dane. I sit with Jay. I sit with Farrakhan. And I talk to the OGs and try to figure out how we can help each other.
Mentioned Tiger, you feel like his relationship with your sister-in-law is inappropriate.
Now, Angela Yee. If you look at Angela Yee's Instagram, you see that you posted up several pictures of you and Drake.
Two, not several.
All right, several pictures of you and Drake. And Drake has yet to come on the show. It's pretty clear that Drake doesn't like Charlamagne and Charlamagne doesn't like Drake.
But I kind of feel like Drake doesn't like any of us that much now. He unfollowed me on Twitter.
Definitely follow me.
Only light-skinned people notice when somebody unfollows them. You
probably was about to send him a DM.
No, he sent me a this was a long time ago. He sent me a DM and I tried to reply and I couldn't reply.
Alright, well, I went to Jordan party and then I went to afterwards and I ran into I knew. and Drake was there, and you know how it is. I go out a lot, and I run into people that don't get on the show sometimes, and it's always a little bit awkward. So, I did end up speaking. And first of all, let me tell you this. This is my first time ever. I've met Drake before, but I've never had a conversation with him. So, he's actually very nice. He just came from doing Saturday Night Live. Did a great job on Saturday Night Live. And he was saying that
ladies' night out already, please.
He was saying that he doesn't have a real problem with Charlamagne. You know, I guess to him, he feels like Charlamagne talks about him a lot.
It's a big black bully.
He didn't say those words at all. And I asked him about coming on the show, and he said he wouldn't want to do what Kanye did. I said, well, you know, he came on, he did what he had to do.
We're not having a conversation with you ever again. You want to tell me about your story? Gosh.
But I think maybe he felt like it wasn't handled that way.
Okay, so he said he doesn't want to come on this show and get punked like Kanye did.
He didn't say get punked. He didn't say like
this is not working out well. This is supposed to, you know what? Finish the story when we come.
No, I guess maybe he feels like.
No, because we gotta. This was supposed to.
I didn't mean it in a negative way.
You find a political. I guess what you're telling me, Angela, is to find a politically correct way to say it.
I'm just trying to be honest.
He ever does want to come on the show.
He said he didn't want to come back because he didn't want to look like Kanye.
He didn't say he didn't want to look like Kanye. He said he didn't want to do what Kanye did, which was, I guess, be calm.
But FYI, Drake, this is Charlamagne talking. I don't care if you ever come to the show. Angela and Evie do, though.
Charlamagne would like to request this song right here, right now.
When we come back, let's finish the story the right way. Here's Drake, hold on, we're coming home. Let's wrap this up, one. Let's hold on, we're going home.
That is a stripper empowerment record.
Just hold on, we're going home.
A Captain Sam a whole anthem. You ever want to make a stripper feel good about herself? Just recite the lyrics to this song. And she will immediately feel empowered.
All right, when we come back, we'll hear the rest of the story.
Do you actually take that advice yourself, Sheldon?
I got my whole life to empower strippers. I don't need Drake.
When we come back, we'll hear the rest of the story of Angela Yee.
And we're going to find out why Drake unfollowed Envy on Twitter, because I just found this out. And this is the most purple-colored beige thing I have ever heard.
Shut up. When we come back, Angela Yee will tell us our story of her and Drake out the other night. So keep it locked. It's Breakfast Club. Come on.
Listen, I just want to know what is watermelon. That's all I want to know.
You don't know what watermelon is?
I love this drinking, but I just want to know why Beyonce said she's been drinking watermelon. She's been drinking watermelon. Maybe I'm hearing something wrong. Maybe she's saying something else, but I hear watermelon. I just want to know.
It's juicy.
I just want to know why she was drinking watermelon.
Maybe Jay-Z was drinking watermelon. I don't know.
She spit out the seed.
What?
I don't know. All right, anyways, DJ Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Now we're talking about Drake.
Yes, I ran into him at a restaurant.
They had a ladies' night out.
Stop saying that, man.
Angela Yee and Drake had a ladies' night out after Saturday Night Live.
Now let me clarify something.
Black bully.
When I asked him, can I tell my story, please, guys? And when I asked him about coming on the show, he said he didn't want to do what Kanye did. And I think when he said that, he meant to be calm. Like Kanye was very calm when he was up here. No, I really think that's what he meant when he said it. Actually, he was quite nice about it. He was saying that he doesn't really have an issue with Charlamagne. At one point, he was going to initiate a talk with him and come up here. I don't know what happened with that.
I don't have an issue with Drake either. I'm not into his music. I'm not a fan. I'm not into him. That's it, period.
But you have said that you like some of Drake's music.
Yeah, I mean.
And I told Drake, let's be clear. I mean, you're doing very well. You're successful. A lot of people have said it's Drake season. You're winning. You don't really have anything to not want to do.
Turns me off to
Hey, Papa.
Drake and Envy used to follow each other on Twitter.
I said, don't play like that.
No.
It's a romance.
Drake and Envy used to follow each other on Twitter.
It's not a romance.
One day, Envy tweets out, I'm on my light-skin stuff today, feeling emotional like Drake.
I didn't say all of that, but go ahead.
Drake DMs him and says, oh, it's like that? I thought we were cool, and then unfollows him.
Stuff like that.
Now, listen. Hold on. I need to see this. Envy, did you unfollow Drake after you found out he unfollowed you?
No. So you still follow him?
Yeah.
So he can DM you at any moment and you can't reply.
But I texted him personally. You know why I said I'm on my Drake-ish today? And this was at the time where Charlamagne was being a big black bully. So I'm sure, yes, you were. So I'm sure he probably thought we were all getting on him and we all had a problem with him. I told him, no, I liked it. I'm like,
now, did you ask him to follow you back?
No, I didn't ask. Stop, man.
This whole conversation sounds so beige.
Oh, my goodness.
This is a waffle-colored Negro type of conversation.
But anyway, we're good. We're good. So I spoke to him after that. We're good. But what is your problem with Drake, Show? I mean, that's what I want to know.
I don't even know him personally. I don't know Aubrey Graham. I know Drake the artist. Drake the artist, I don't like Drake the artist.
Why not?
I think he can rap his ass off.
He can.
But his persona, stuff like Marvin's Room, where you say things like, you know, you're going to call a girl that you know is happy and say F the dude that you're with. You can
okay, you know all guys do that, right? Okay, plenty of guys. The thing about Drake is that he says those things, and y'all don't know that your friends do stuff like that.
Well,
but your guy friends do stuff like that.
Well, they're suckers if they're doing stuff like that.
He's just being honest about it.
So it gets to a point where I just think Drake is just making music. There's so many guys that shoot up 1,000,001 people in this song. You don't believe them?
Okay, what's the point? That's all.
So he's just making good music.
What does it matter if Charlamagne doesn't like Drake's music? So what?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. What is this?
No, I mean, our morning show is pretty big. We talk about him every day. It probably he feels like it affects him.
Let me tell you something, man. OG by the name of Cadillac Jack told me that there's a rule of 10. Okay, 3 people are gonna like it, 3 people aren't gonna like it, and 4 people just gonna be out there about it. They're not even gonna care. They're just gonna wait to see what happens. That is the rule of 10, and that's how you have to live your life. Everything is not for everybody.
Sometimes it just seems a little personal.
Stop saying with thumbs with eyebrows.
I did say you look like a thumb with eyebrows.
You call him a princess.
Darling, wanna eat?
Princess boy, called him a pretty owl.
Wanna eat something?
That's personal. That has nothing to do
What's
with
yours?
music.
Jesus Christ, I can't make jokes. Myself too, man. Gosh.
So you got 30 already?
Daddy hasn't told you about this charity initiative. Have you told me about this?
Giving money.
Raising money.
Now, this is not about Andy. This is about Leah.
That's right.
We need $9.5
For what? What is going on? Each. No, I know exactly. No, I get it. So what are we donating? Is it going to be like a big one? It's like, wait, what's going on?
I don't like 9.5 dildos in my butt.
No, he does not like 9.5. It's 10. The guy got it wrong. My man is a real man. Okay, he's a real man. Okay, don't insult him with no 9.5 up in this heat. Thank you very much.
I'm so sorry.
See, babe, I got your back. I got your back. I got your back. She got your back. Literally. Okay, baby.
Change for change.
Right, we're donating money, and it's a radio-thon event, so we're asking everybody to donate money.
Now, Gia, what can you commit to donate? What's it for?
Colin Kaepernick's going to be running camp. The women watching Speaker Mallory also compromised.
Okay.
People that's out here fighting.
Hey. Chill out. Chill. Get him up. Look, Donovan.
right to the table. Check in the room. Bring me a diaper too. Either way. He don't like two green beans, should look nasty. Still eat some up. Yeah. Come on. Down. Up. 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 Come on, man. Open. Open. Come on. Come on. No. You need to do your push-ups. Do I have to take your phone from you?
I am. You're not looking.
I didn't see you do one of them. How much you got left?
I got like 5 legs.
Okay, finish them.
I did finish them, but you want me to do? You're not looking. You want me to do them in front of you?
Come on, brother. I gave him too much. Eat it. You about to spit it out. Yay! Yay, Darby! Okay. Darby. Yeah, see, y'all want it. So do me a favor. Nothing's out. Wash it out. Give me some carrots. Fix me the left of that little small butternut squash. Just a small butternut squash in there. Yeah, small, yeah. Just warm it up like for 5 seconds.
5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Rotate, yeah. Alright. Alright. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Alright. Yeah, teacher, this one don't like green beans. He don't like green beans. Yeah, he making faces about to spit it out and everything. Shit look nasty. Yeah, put it in like 13 seconds. Hold on. About to fix some butternut water. That small one. I know. Maybe a bottle. Here, man. Who? No. Yeah.
I said I had 2. 14 and 8. 8 months. So this one just there. So I just talked. I was like, okay, is there anything else? Like, I ain't trying to be mean, but
Be more loud.
he said he saw you.
Yeah,
That
see.
video, I said, yeah, that's his spot.
Yeah, see, he eating his squash.
Huh?
He eating his squash.
Did you all see?
Yeah.
You saw him at Leo's?
That was a long time ago.
Well, he looks so... Oh, hey.
You know.
Asked about my mom. I said she passed away.
Open.
She passed away 2 years already. 1 day on my birthday.
You want a 25?
No. Asked about his daughter, Jenna. He said he had a teenage kid. I'm like, well, I see you. He was dead. He got the shoe job. So I can't help you with that. And I talked to one of the managers at the market. Some girl was in my eyes. She said, you can't get married because they don't have a shoe. I said, thank you. So she can't say, she can't tell me that because she said she could say what she wants to. I didn't hear her. Because you know, he a jazz.
Oh, so y'all cutting jokes and just laughing up.
It was not. It wasn't like that. I never said good.
Yeah. No. Open. Open.
But you don't like the green tea?
No. Oh my God, let me hang up this phone because this boy keep trying to get the phone. Nosy. Can't do the 25? Yeah. Over. Okay. Open.
Backwards. Cameras. Like that one.
Open.
Good day. Ooh, at the bottom of my foot. I know about the DLC. Yo, like that. 2 more rounds. Okay.
So we start practicing with him in 2 weeks. You, Jay, Lots team, JJ, got a whole freshman Cliff Falls team. There's gonna be a lot of people out there that you don't know, so I'm saying you better get in shape. You're trying to start, especially as a freshman. You ain't started as a freshman, told me on 18. I don't know what to tell you, man. Yeah, you got an A team and a B team. Stop, 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 stop. I'm about to make you some eggs, some turkey, and some cheese. Mix it up. Then I'm gonna take you to Panda at 1 when Mama get off. All done.
Within my thinking, World Venue is adorable. Love to the rescue blanket as another way to say thank you. But
I love it all. All right,
So I get that. I mean, you want this to be government, so I totally get that. I definitely. You know, I thought that they weren't going to talk about it. I thought that, you know, the Queen came out with like 2.5 paragraph statement this week. We read it. Broke my head. I thought it was just a family everybody's talking. I don't know. It's all between them and we're just staring in from outside.
Yeah, good luck with popcorn. All right, guys, new questions about wokeness and whether it's going too far. As a school in a major city now discourages the use of terms like mom and dad. You won't believe what other words are problematic. So now the school is defending its new guidelines. Stay with us.
It's a new day for veteran homeowners, with home values high and mortgage rates at all-time lows. Great news for veterans who need money for their family.
That's me.
Refi Plus from New Day USA lets you refinance at record low rates. Plus, get an average of $50,000. That's me. That's money for security today or retirement tomorrow. That's me. Refi Plus, new from New Day USA. Call 1-844-964-1472.
Alright, I brought in a German. He's the protein you need. With less of the sugar, you don't. I'll take that.
30 grams of protein and 1 gram of sugar. Try to play and win big in a Power Protein Challenge. What is the #1 retinol brand used the most by dermatologists? Ta-da! It's Neutrogena. It's derm-using retinol. Rapid wrinkle repair. Smooth the look of fine lines in 1 week. Deep wrinkles in 4. So you can kiss wrinkles and other wrinkle creams goodbye. Rapid wrinkle repair. Hair with the most concentrated retinol and sulfur for 2 times the power. Neutrogena.
Customize your car insurance. So I'm going to pay to what you say. No.
Big question. Will Joe Biden deliver his prime-time address without any embarrassing blunders? Kayleigh McEnany, the great one, Mark Levin, reacting.
So, constipation can happen all around us. You just need to know where to look. Luckily, there's Colgate. It's the #1 doctor recommended stool softener brand for occasional constipation.
I'm definitely going to call right now.
Want to save hundreds on your wireless bill? With Xfinity Mobile, you can. How about saving hundreds on the new Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G? You can do that too. All of the most reliable network? Sure thing. And with fast nationwide 5G included at no cost, you've got you covered.
Come here.
So join the carrier rated #1 in customer satisfaction. And learn how much you can save at xfinitymobile.com/mysavings.
His rag is on the seat that you already approved. Wait, Mr. Top One.
Hard expanding talks. It will inspire us all. Think about the deeper meaning of life. And that's why I'm thrilled to announce Super Soul has a brand new home on Discovery Plus. An exciting new season of interviews. We will have a family one day. Join us for Super Soul, now on Discovery Plus. Stream what you love.
Want to save hundreds on your wireless bill? With Xfinity Mobile, you can. How about saving hundreds on the new Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G? You can do that too. All of the most reliable network. Sure thing.
Yeah.
And with that,
I'm
maybe
just looking at that other bottle. I got them to see. Watch that one out.
Customer satisfaction. Learn how much you can save at xfinitymobile.com/lifesavings. $2 trillion stimulus package just moments from now. We'll carry that for you live. Jen Psaki will brief reporter shortly after that. Meanwhile, classrooms in crisis. 1 year after COVID changed the world, still no clear path back to school for many American children. So how do we move forward as a country? Our panelists here. Martha McCallum on set, Jonathan Ferry reporting on the mental impact of those closures on children. Plus the latest on Biden's border crisis, the brand new details emerging from the latest sexual misconduct allegations against Andrew Cuomo. Jam-packed 2 hours coming up with John and me as live at the American Report.
The school in New York City is now defending itself after releasing guidelines for preferred language on campus that discourages the use of words like mom,
I'm using the words mom and dad.
because they could be considered inappropriate. Why? That's my question. Well, the Episcopal school says those words make assumptions about a child's home life. It's all part of the Grace Church School's new inclusive language guide, which suggests using terms like grown-ups, folks, or family instead, because they promote a sense of belonging for all students. However, critics are charging the guide is just another example of how woke ideology is influencing elite education. The head of the Grace Church School responding this way. So, if the boorish cancel culture press wants to condemn us a newly dubbed woke NoHo, school of politeness, dignity, and respect, then I embrace it, and I hope you will too. Tommy, I'm going to you first.
This is also utterly ridiculous. And again, we've talked about this on this show so many times. Parents need to be able to have discussions with their kids, and I guess I don't even know if I can say the word parents anymore. I don't know what words we're going to be allowed to say given cancel culture another few months or so. We're probably going to have to do mute. But again, parents, adults, grown-up folks, they should be able to talk to young people, kids, kiddos, about families and different families and tolerating different families and understanding belonging. That's not the school's place to start eliminating words because people are so sensitive and so fragile. Life is tough. Get a helmet. Don't be triggered by words. There are many other things that are going to be problematic in one's life, especially as a young person growing up in this country under Biden's America. Not mom and dad, not parents. Those aren't words. That should trigger you. Let's get over this.
One word that they will never say about you is mute. Come on, Tom. Never, right? Ari?
Well, I'm perfectly fine with it so long as the Grace Church School changes its name to match its theology and practice. So this isn't grace. This is very ungracious. So they need to change the word grace. Church, Grace Church School. Church that might be offensive to people who want to go to a mosque or a synagogue or just on a tree. So you got to take church out of their name. School. That sounds like it implies there are people with knowledge and people without knowledge. So as long as they change the name of the school, I'm fine with changes, and I won't call my mom or my dad. I hope I can still call my brother.
I just wish my dad were still here so I could hug him. And I would call him anything I want. Grace Church. Leslie?
At first read, I would for many years, to be honest with you, I will laugh at this story until something that happened with a friend of my daughter's. My daughter's 12, 2 years ago, so this would have been 10 years of age. A little girl in her class who had a single mom. That single mom was gay, lesbian, and she used a sperm donor to have her daughter. And anytime there were things with parents, mother and father, daughter dance, she would fall apart. And I love this little girl very much. She since has left the school. But I have to say, I look at it through a different set of eyes, and that's her set of eyes. So sometimes children that don't have two parents, that don't have a mom and dad, that have a guardian or a caretaker, can be hurt by this. And if we can soften the blow for those children, I think we should, because I'm just not comfortable saying to a 10-year-old, get over it.
I'm curious if anybody in that child's life thought they'd better prepare that child for life just by telling them what's going on. Because you may not say those words at Grace Church, but what happens when they get the whole truth? Emily, real quick?
Right along Leslie's lines, the head of the school, when he came out with his response to the boorish press, said that this came out of an interaction he had with one of the students, where he wrongly assumed a man and a woman with that kid was the child's grandparents. And I think this is sort of just an interesting illustration that when people have a personal experience in this realm and they're in a position of power, how they then set legislation apparently to sort of regulate everyone else's behavior.
I would say this is a Leslie's experience that you are.
My daughter too.
That child is lucky to know you.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Alex.
There's two sides on that then. What about parents who have the experience like me of taking their daughter to a daddy-daughter dance? Am I not allowed to refer to that anymore? Is that not going to happen? Yes, you should be kind and caring and compassionate and helpful to anybody who comes from any kind of different background. But that doesn't mean stripping the English language of the meaning of its words.
What I love about this show, look at all those different opinions. Okay, we're going to move. From actor to new author. What's next for Matthew McConaughey? Isn't he driving Lincolns now? Isn't that what his gig is? A recent interview suggests he might be looking to get into politics. Ooh la la.
Wealth is pretty messy. Saving a little extra. Worth is knowing it's never too late to stop. Or too early. Wealth helps you retire. Worth is knowing why.
Is the blue car coming?
Yeah, that's the white car.
Let's go to McDonald's and visit real quick. White car. You don't want to pay it? You drink of water.
Don't fall asleep, Dad. Wake up. Son. Dad.
So you have time.
Then what else I got to do at this?
I'm going to take the gym.
What's up?
12 o'clock.
What's up,
You want to work out video?
Yeah, so and you pour my trunk is raw, the rear view mirror is alone, or down from the pedal to the floor.
Dad, the other one was the weight. Where? You told me that other workout video.
That's like you said.
That's not the one.
Well, he got two of them. I said two of them, didn't I?
Ain't no.
Do this one.
Why can't I do the other one?
We'll do the other one tomorrow morning. Probably won't work.
That one's working too.
Why you want to do this one?
I want to try a different one.
Yeah.
I want to try a different one. I'm tired of doing the same one. This one.
Go ahead and start. Start now.
I'll let you know. I'll do that. Something, yeah. With a boho. But I can do it right here. So where you gonna put them right here? You should put them in the bedroom. You're gonna keep waking them up like that. Are we gonna do this 4 times? They're both working on it. I'm hungry. Then wake up, Dad.
So I'm about to make the eggs. Put a watch in it. Put some egg sheets and chocolate.
Dad. I'm about to eat that.
See? Say your own shit.
I didn't know you about to cook.
I told you.
I thought you were just stalling because you still was about to go to Panda's place. Chill. Dad, can you hand me my phone right quick? It's right there. Oh, my shit. I don't know.
You like that lifestyle? I see it. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Baby shark, baby shark, baby shark, do 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 do.